Hello FIFA faithful, Bearhamms here, and welcome to the second episode of my Aston Villa Career Mode. For this episode, we will be finishing off the month of August as we'll have a home game against Bournemouth, we'll have another home game against Everton, and then we'll finish it off at Selhurst Park as we take on Crystal Palace. For the first game of the episode, Rico gets his debut as we take on Bournemouth. One thing we will need to improve on from that first game against Tottenham is just trying to get the ball to Wesley. Now, Wesley was very quiet in that first game, but I think it might be just because of the unfamiliarity of this formation, the 5-3-1-1. It's not an actual formation, like an actual default formation in the game. So let's see how it goes in this second game here, as there's already a decent through ball. Chance for Callum Wilson, and wow, that was quick. Not even 4 minutes in, Callum Wilson able to fleece the entire Aston Villa defense. Gets one past Heaton. We're already down 1-0 at home. It's McGinn. Oh, there's a good through ball. Maybe a chance. Now it's Wesley. Barreling through if he can cut it. Taps it back through. There's a shot. There we go. Great play by Wesley. Able to get the assist to McGinn. As now we have equalized here, and that early goal, it's been washed out. As McGinn does celebrate with the Aston Villa faithful. Luiz floats a pass through. There's a header. Oh, does it trickle in? No, not quite. Oh, so close. Lallana did get his noggin to it, but that pass from Luiz will just trickle wide of the net. Bournemouth do get on the board early, just straight away. We couldn't do much about it, but we do get a goal thanks in part to McGinn. Great assist by Wesley. So now for the next 45 minutes, let's secure our first win of the season. As you do remember, in the last game, it was Kojia that got us the game-tying goal. Good pass from Gilbert, as we're hoping he can have the same heroics in this one to possibly get us our first victory. As Gosling does get past Chester, he's going to center a pass through. There's a shot, great block by Mings, but right off of the rebound, it falls back to DePaul, and just like that, it's the Cherries that take the lead. Kojia gets tripped up, and that will be a call, so we will have a spot kick outside the box. Yep, that was terrible. And that's most likely going to be the end of the game, so it looks like we will lose our first game of the season. And sadly, it's our home opener at Villa Park as Begovic. Light pass to Smith, and that will do it here. 90 minutes. We did do a good job getting the equalizer, but it was just that second half. They broke us down. Still feel bad for Tyrone Mings. He made a great block, but it just wasn't enough, as we do drop points for the first time. After the Bournemouth game, we got two offers. One for Jack Clark. He will be going to Aalborg in the Danish league for £91,000. And then the second one was for Jonathan Kojia. We are going to send him to the French side Nantes for £3.5 million. So farewell Kojia and farewell Clark. In efforts to replace Kojia, I have signed Ollie Burke from West Bromwich Albion. Yes, that is a very controversial move since both Aston Villa and West Brom are rivals. But the reason why I signed him was because of his immense pace. And since we play counter-attacking football, it's going to be nice to have a guy as pacey as Ollie Burke up top. So welcome to the club, Ollie Burke. For the second game in the episode, we look to avenge our home opening loss to Bournemouth as we take on Everton. We will be keeping the lineup the same. We still have Gilbert and Henry as our wingers. We also have essentially the same midfield and strike partnership. Really, it's just one striker. So we'll get the ball to Rico Henry, who I have to say did quite well in his debut for the Villains. So now we do have to face a really good team. They do have Gylfi Sigurdsson, as well as Richarlison. Though in real life, they're not doing so hot. Currently, they're sitting in 16th place. Though, they did get Carlo Ancelotti, and they haven't played with Carlo Ancelotti yet as I'm recording this, but it'll be interesting to see how the former Napoli boss does. The hard thing with Aston Villa is it feels like even though they made all these great signings, there's a good play by Sigurdsson. Oh, clear it out. Great play, Henry. Great play, Henry. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe they are dominating so far. Honestly, this is just like parking the bus. There's a shot by Sigurdsson, try to get another one through. Great save by Heaton once again. I'm trying to get some points across, but because Everton have just been in our zone this whole time, it's been very difficult just to get them through. Here's a through ball. Oh my gosh, a brilliant pass to Lallana as Lallana doesn't have that many options in the box. He'll have to center that through. Oh, maybe good pass. Oh, so close to Grealish. Things up. He'll find the Icelandic Cam. As that will go to Vol, and that will be the end of the first half. So great play by our goalkeeper, Tom Heaton, keeping us in this contest. A couple great saves by our keeper. So now in the next 45 minutes, we're going to switch up the formation a bit, and hopefully that'll get us our first home victory. Start from the back already, 10 minutes into this second half. Haven't had any chance whatsoever. It'll be interesting to see the stat line for this game, so I'm pretty sure we'll be in the 30% possession as Wesley keeps it. Finds Grealish, taps that through to Burke. Burke trying to get his way past the defender, which he does, takes a shot. Wow, that was actually our best chance of the half and best chance of the game. It's Ollie Burke with his pace, able to get past the defender, but just not past Pickford. Lallana trying to find open space. He will find Wesley. Wesley to Burke. Burke tries to thread one through. Oh, it gets tripped up. And that will be a foul just outside the box. No PK, sadly, as that's just barely out. But it looks like this might be a... No, it's just going to be a warning. So we will have a free kick here just outside the box. So he does curl one just over the bar. Great attempt by Lallana, but Charlison looking to cut in. He'll find Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson known for those long shots. He's trying to find a half a yard. He might get it as he does beat Smalling. Does thread one through, and that will be in. Great play by Sigurdsson just to lure the defense away, and it will be the man that they did sign from Mainz. Again, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Does get the easy goal. Wide open net. I feel so bad for Heaton. He threads that through. Gomez. Oh, stay on it. Stay on it. Great save, Heaton. Once again, Tom Heaton. Star of the show so far. Maybe another through ball to Burke. Burke just can't keep it, though, as we are in stoppage time, extra time, and that will be it. Once again, we drop more points at home. As again, I'm just getting sick of Wesley at this point. Again, he did get the assist in the last game, but he's just a log. He's not really moving around. And we just need more dynamic players up top, and Wesley is just not cutting it. For the third and final game of today's episode, we go to Selhurst Park to play Crystal Palace, and we have switched up the formation to a 5-2-3. We're going to give Burke and Henry some space to run on the wings, and we'll have Lallana and Grealish in the center. So we might be overrun in the midfield, but if we can get a solid counterattack with Wesley, Burke, and Henry, I think we can pull out a victory here at Selhurst Park. Oh, it's a good pass. Oh, step up. No! Oh, our defense just got rinsed. They were just walking all around us. And just 10 minutes in, we're already down by 1. Good through ball. Henry is onside. Here we go. Rico Henry running into the box. Chance for a shot. Gets tripped up. And that will be a foul. So I believe that is Tompkins taking out Henry. So I'm liking Henry's input so far at left wing. So excuse me, that is Almeida. There we go. Chooses the right side, and just like that, we have equalized. Good penalty kick goal by Lallana. So again, we're going to give all the credit in the world to Rico Henry for setting this up in the first place, using his dynamic pace to get us this opportunity. So just like that, the game has been equalized. I think we can win this game. I really do. This change from a 5-2-3 has helped in spades. Just getting Rico Henry in on the action has actually really helped out. There's maybe a chance here. Good through ball. Rico Henry through. Rico Henry takes the shot. Oh, and he scores. Rico Henry just before halftime gives us the lead. Man, this guy is explosive. And he's not even a left winger at all. He is a left wing, left back player. But with his pace, gives us openings like that. And I think he does have high attacking work rate too. Brilliant pass by Lallana to find the young Englishman. And the guy that we got from Brentford, able to bury it home. And we got the lead. Cutting through. There's a pass in the box. No! 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 God. Dang it. So they will equalize here late in the game. Daly with the goal, as it does take a deflection. Heaton just acted a little too early on this one, as Zaha does get the cross in, does take a block. Grealish has an open man in Luiz. Luiz finds a good pass in Henry. Rico Henry cuts, goes for a cross. There's a shot, but a good save. Guita able to secure it. It's going to launch that one out, and that will most likely be the last chance of the game. Burke's not going to keep it. Though we do get some points out of this, it's just not enough to get the victory. Great performance again by Rico Henry. He's going to get a lot more starting time. Instigates the penalty, gets the goal just before halftime, but once again, just not enough to secure our first victory. To finish off the episode, we made one signing on transfer deadline day, and it was for former Arsenal man Theo Walcott. Again, since we have switched to a 5-2-3, and since we actually had some success with it, we're going to try to get some more players in that right mid, left mid positions, and I think Theo Walcott will do a better job than Ollie Burke. We'll wait and see how Ollie Burke develops. We'll give him more playing time. We'll be a little more back and forth. Since Ollie Burke is quicker, he'll be more of an impact sub later in the game. But I think Theo Walcott, moving forward, will be our starter. So welcome to the club, Theo Walcott. After 4 games, Aston Villa are sitting just 1 point out of the relegation zone, as they do have 2 points in 4 games. We should have had that 3-pointer against Crystal Palace. But again, team is developing, and we had some positive signs. Rico Henry was great in that game. He's really good at left wing, and I would not be surprised if we see more of him at that position in the episodes to come. So yes, this will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as did playing it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This has been Bearhamms, and as always, toodaloo.